Goats and alfalfa are a match made in farming heaven. Alfalfa is like a superfood for goats, packed with protein and nutrients they need to thrive. Healthy goats mean more milk, more kids, and more profit for you. Plus, growing your own alfalfa means you're in control of its quality. No more relying on expensive feed stores. This system is all about working smarter, not harder. By raising goats on lush alfalfa pastures, you're creating a closed-loop system. The goats fertilize the land, reducing your reliance on chemical fertilizers. It's a win-win for your wallet and the environment. Remember, success in any farming venture starts with understanding your market. Before you even plant your first alfalfa seed, think about what goat products you want to sell. Will you focus on milk, cheese, meat, or fiber? Once you know your market, you can tailor your alfalfa production and goat breed selection to meet those specific needs. For example, dairy goats require a higher protein diet than meat goats. By aligning your production with your market, you're setting yourself up for success from the get-go. Alfalfa is more than just a pretty plant, it's a nutritional powerhouse for your goats. Think of it as a natural protein supplement, packed with essential vitamins and minerals. This high-quality forage helps your goats grow strong bones, produce more milk, and maintain a healthy weight. One of the key benefits of alfalfa is its high protein content. Goats need protein for muscle development, milk production, and overall growth. Alfalfa provides this essential nutrient in a highly digestible form, ensuring your goats get the most out of every bite. But the benefits don't stop there. Alfalfa is also an excellent source of calcium, which is crucial for strong bones and teeth. It's also rich in vitamins like vitamin A, essential for good eyesight and a healthy immune system. When your goats are healthy and well-nourished, they're better equipped to fight off diseases and parasites. This means less reliance on expensive medications and a healthier bottom line for your farm. By providing your goats with a nutrient-rich diet of alfalfa, you're investing in their long-term health and productivity. Not all alfalfa varieties are created equal. Just like you wouldn't wear a swimsuit in a snowstorm, you wouldn't plant a heat-loving alfalfa variety in a cold climate. Choosing the right alfalfa for your region's climate and soil type is crucial for a successful harvest. Before you start browsing seed catalogs, take some time to understand your land. What's your average rainfall? What type of soil do you have? Is it sandy, clay-like, or something in between? These factors will influence which alfalfa variety will thrive on your farm. For example, if you live in a dry climate with sandy soil, you'll want to choose a drought-tolerant alfalfa variety with deep roots. On the other hand, if you live in a region with heavy rainfall and clay soil, you'll need an alfalfa variety that can tolerate wet feet. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Your local agricultural extension office is a treasure trove of information. They can provide you with specific recommendations for alfalfa varieties that are well suited to your area. Planting alfalfa is like laying the foundation for a house. It needs to be done right to ensure a strong and productive stand. The timing of planting, seeding depth, and seeding rate all play a crucial role in establishing a healthy alfalfa field. The best time to plant alfalfa varies depending on your location. In general, it's best to plant alfalfa in the spring or fall when the soil is moist and temperatures are cool. This gives the seeds the best chance of germinating and establishing strong root systems before the heat of summer or the cold of winter sets in. When it comes to seeding depth, aim to plant the alfalfa seeds about 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep. Planting too shallow can result in the seeds drying out, while planting too deep can make it difficult for the seedlings to emerge. The seeding rate is another crucial factor. Overseeding can lead to overcrowding and competition for resources, while underseeding can result in a thin stand and reduced yields. Follow the recommended seeding rate for the specific alfalfa variety you've chosen. Just like you wouldn't try to grow a prize-winning tomato plant in depleted soil, you can't expect a bountiful alfalfa harvest without proper soil preparation. Healthy soil is the foundation for healthy plants, and alfalfa is no exception. Before you even think about planting your alfalfa seeds, it's essential to test your soil pH. Alfalfa prefers a slightly alkaline soil with a pH between 6.5 and 7.5. If your soil is too acidic, you'll need to amend it with lime to raise the pH. In addition to pH, you'll also want to ensure your soil has adequate levels of essential nutrients, such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Conducting a soil test will give you a clear picture of your soil's fertility and help you determine the right type and amount of fertilizer to apply. Working organic matter into the soil is another crucial step in preparing for a successful alfalfa stand. Organic matter such as compost or well-rotted manure improves soil structure, water-holding capacity, and nutrient availability. It's like giving your soil a vitamin boost. Section 6: The Art of Irrigation: Quenching Your Alfalfa's Thirst. Alfalfa is a thirsty crop, especially during its establishment phase. Providing adequate irrigation is essential for ensuring healthy plant growth and maximizing yields. But overwatering can be just as detrimental as underwatering, leading to root rot and other problems. The key to successful alfalfa irrigation is to find the right balance. The frequency and amount of water you apply will depend on factors such as your climate, soil type, and the age of your alfalfa stand. In general, it's best to water deeply and less frequently, encouraging the roots to grow deep in search of moisture. Monitor your alfalfa plants closely for signs of water stress, such as wilting leaves or stunted growth. If you notice these signs, it's a good indication that your plants need a drink. On the other hand, if the soil is constantly wet or you see standing water, you may be overwatering. Consider using efficient irrigation methods such as drip irrigation or sprinkler systems with timers to minimize water waste and deliver water directly to the roots where it's needed most. By mastering the art of irrigation, you can ensure your alfalfa plants have the moisture they need to thrive. Section 7: Protecting your investment: Natural pest and weed control. Just like any other crop, alfalfa is susceptible to pests and weeds that can wreak havoc on your yields. But before you reach for the chemical pesticides and herbicides, consider adopting natural pest and weed control strategies that are safer for your goats, the environment, and your wallet. One of the best ways to prevent pest and weed problems is to start with healthy soil. Strong, vigorous alfalfa plants are better equipped to withstand pest and weed pressure. Rotating your alfalfa crop with other non-legume crops can also help break pest and disease cycles. Encourage beneficial insects such as ladybugs and lacewings to make their home in your alfalfa field. These helpful insects are natural predators to many common alfalfa pests, such as aphids and spider mites. You can attract beneficial insects by planting flowering plants around the perimeter of your alfalfa field. Hand weeding, while more labor-intensive, is an effective way to control weeds without resorting to chemicals. Mulching around your alfalfa plants with organic materials such as straw or wood chips can also help suppress weed growth. Section 8: The Dance of Rotation: Maximizing forage and soil health. Rotating your goats through different pastures, including your alfalfa field, is a cornerstone of sustainable goat farming. This practice, known as rotational grazing, offers a myriad of benefits for both your goats and your land. Think of rotational grazing as mimicking the natural grazing patterns of wild animals. Instead of allowing your goats to graze freely in one large pasture, you divide your land into smaller paddocks and move your goats to a fresh paddock every day or two. This allows the grazed paddocks to rest and regrow before being grazed again, preventing overgrazing and promoting healthy plant growth. It also helps to break the life cycle of internal parasites, reducing the need for chemical dewormers. By rotating your goats through your alfalfa field, you're essentially letting them mow the alfalfa, stimulating new growth and preventing the plants from becoming too tall and stemmy. This results in higher quality forage for your goats and a longer lifespan for your alfalfa stand. Section 9: From Field to Feed. Harvesting and storing your alfalfa. Harvesting your alfalfa at the right time is crucial for maximizing its nutritional value and ensuring a high-quality feed source for your goats. The goal is to harvest the alfalfa when it's at its peak nutritional content, before the leaves start to turn yellow and the stems become tough. The ideal time to harvest alfalfa is just as it begins to flower. At this stage, the plants are full of nutrients, and the leaves are still tender and palatable. Delaying harvest can result in a significant loss of nutritional value, particularly protein. Once harvested, alfalfa can be fed fresh to your goats or preserved as hay for later use. If you're making hay, it's essential to dry the alfalfa quickly to prevent mold growth. This can be done by spreading the cut alfalfa in the field and allowing it to dry naturally in the sun, or by using a mechanical hay dryer. Proper hay storage is crucial for preserving the quality of your alfalfa. Store hay in a dry, well-ventilated area, protected from moisture and rodents. By properly harvesting and storing your alfalfa, you can ensure a steady supply of nutritious feed for your goats throughout the year.